Hey socialites, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if those are the type of videos you enjoy, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the Black-owned fragrances that are in my collection. But before we jump into the video, I do want to shout out Jasper Cow watches and jewelry, which are all of the accessories that I'm wearing today. You guys have heard me talk about them several times before. They have luxury timepieces, which I absolutely love, and they're at very much an affordable cost. They also carry beautiful bangles, bracelets, and they're also long-lasting and tarnish-free. Black-owned, woman-owned, so I'll put her information as well as the discount code down below in the description box. The first fragrance, you guys could probably already guess that it is Fenty Parfum from Fenty, which is one of Rihanna's fragrances. I think this is her only fragrance at this point. I think she had one in the past that I never tried, but this one is beautiful. I've gone through a couple of travel sizes of it already, and this is actually the fragrance that I wear on special occasions, and I wore it on my birthday last year. I'll probably be taking it with me for my birthday this year as well. This is a beautiful, strong, rose-forward fragrance. It's Bulgarian rose in here. It's sort of on the spicier side, so you have to be a little bit more risque or confident when it comes to fragrances. I would definitely say this is unisex because it is strong, bold, and musky as well. Very unique in that it has a blueberry note in this fragrance, which I've never seen in another perfume before. There's also some patchouli in this fragrance, along with some white florals, which gives it an earthy touch. Very much something that had to, I'm not going to say it had to grow on me, but when I first tested it out in the store, I sprayed it in air a few times, like on different visits to Sephora. One visit, something said, Ariell, try it on your skin, and that's when the magic happened, and I fell in love with it. Very much a compliment getter and a head turner. I love it. This is something that you have to try on your skin though, so I don't recommend blind buying it, but it is a beauty. This is something that you wear with your little black dress, more like on the sexier side, going out to a club, something, you know, date night type of fragrance. Although, you know, you wear fragrances when you want to, but that's where I would wear this fragrance, and that's where I have worn this fragrance. I've worn it during the day maybe a couple times before. And this one is new to my collection. It's actually the same perfume. This one is Fenty Parfum, but the body mist version. And I wanted to mention this because, like I said, this is on the really bold, strong side, and just the boldness alone might turn some people off. And I feel like if it was too strong for you, then maybe try the Perfume Mist, which recently launched about a couple of weeks ago. Smells very similar to the actual perfume version, but something in here gives a little bit more clean, almost like there's just a hint of lavender in it, something sort of like soapy clean, but it's not like overpowering at all. For the most part, I'll say like 97% of it smells like the OG, but like a softer version of the original. So if you liked everything about the original, but you just felt like it was too strong and too bold, think about trying the Fenty Parfum Mist. Next perfume is more on the sweet tropical side, and this is from a brand called Brown Girl Jane, and this is Carnival. Now, originally I tried their Discovery set, and there were quite a few that I actually liked all of them, to be honest, and there were a few that I liked more than the others though. It's a sweet tropical fragrance. It has mango in it, amber, musk, a little ginger. There's some vanilla in here. It's grounded with some sandalwood. The sandalwood is really soft, but it also gives it a creamy touch. This is like a sweet, almost like Caribbean tropical fragrance. I get coconut in here. It doesn't say that it's coconut in here, but I've noticed that fragrances that have mango and vanilla in it, those two notes mixed together sort of give me coconut, but it's just a very fun fragrance. This is an everyday perfume that I would wear like more so spring, summer, but obviously you could wear it whenever you want, but it's just bright, fun. If you like sort of feminine, fruity florals, but like on the Caribbean tropical side. And if you like coconut, y'all, this is so good. This is like denim shorts and a t-shirt. This is just a casual sundress or like a polo style dress or something like that. Just very casual and happy. This is a happy fragrance. I actually won this perfume, not won it. I was gifted this perfume at the Sephora studios. I was invited there and they gave us all swag bags, which had different things in everybody's bag. And mine had this in there. I had recently raved about this. I had the travel size. I was raving about the perfume and it was going to get a full size. And this happened to be in my bag. So I was so grateful for this. It smells amazing. If you hadn't gotten your nose on Brown Girl Jane fragrances, you really should, especially if you like a sweet feminine perfume. This next fragrance is another perfume from the house of Brown Girl Jane, which is called Carousel. This is another sweet, fruity perfume that is so yummy. To me, this one is even more yummier than Carnival, y'all. It has spun sugar in here. It has some rose in here, some leather, which I don't smell the leather in here. It must be really soft. Orange blossom, lily of the valley. There's a cherry note in here. This is so, it's almost like a burnt sugary sweet. It gives, when you smell it, you get why they named it Carousel, because it gives out at a fairground or something like that. Sugary sweet, but it also has like a sophistication to it. So it's not juvenile or childish. This is so beautiful, y'all. Let me spray. Well, no, because I already have another one on we're going to talk about, but this is so sweet and yummy and good. Let me know if you guys have tried this before and which one is your favorite. If you've tried Carousel and Carnival, which one do you like best and why? But they're so good. They both of the fragrances in the fragrance line in general sort of have that theme of sort of tropical Caribbean, so they all have that sort of undertone, but what takes the difference is this one has that sort of, they say it's spun sugar, but to me it gives sort of like burnt sugar, and it's almost sticky sweet. This is beautiful, y'all. I love it. So when I'm out of Carnival, I'll definitely be buying a full bottle of Carousel because I do like this one a little bit more. So let's move on to the next one. This one is from a fragrance house called Forever Mood, and it's from a created by a content creator. I don't think you can see the name on there. It's in light gold. You may be able to see the name, but it's from a content creator named Jackie Aina, and she launched, I want to say, 4 fragrances at one time. I wasn't able to smell any of the other ones, but I smelled this one when it first came out. This one sort of gives me rose as well. So I Am Her from Forever Mood is supposed to be a fruity oud fragrance. And if you're not crazy about oud, I don't think you should count this one out because I don't really get a lot of oud out of this perfume. Let's see what's in it. There is pear, oud, and velvet in here. And there's something a little velvety in here. It's sweet, it's perfumey in a sort of 90s kind of way. If you like La Belle from Gaultier, I think that's what you call it, you would probably like this because it's sort of like that. It's a sweet floral fragrance that is quite nice, but I do want to try some of her other fragrances, especially the one that's supposed to be like the Your Skin But Better fragrance, to see if I'll like those better. This one is really nice and pleasant though. This one isn't necessarily my favorite because I didn't buy a full size, but it is really nice and pretty. But it's interesting because the other one, the La Belle fragrance, I never bought a full size either. I stuck with the travel, although I think they're really pretty. So definitely I want to try some others in the line. If you tried any of the other fragrances from Forever Mood, let me know which one is your favorite. Also, I want to talk a little bit about Fumi Monet's fragrance, which is called Exhalte. Now, this is another content creator. She does perfume content, and she came out with this sort of rose vanilla. A lot of these fragrances, I think all of these perfumes have rose in it, except for Carnival. All of them have rose in it, but this one is Exhalte from Fumi Monet. And this is a beautiful rose and vanilla fragrance. My goodness. This is something you could wear anytime, any day, year round. It's moderately sweet. It's not crazy sweet. If you like those sort of mellow vanilla fragrances, but even if you're not a vanilla lover, I wouldn't count this one out because to me it's equally vanilla as rose. This is something that I like to wear. We go on more day dates than night dates, and this is the perfume that I like to wear like on day dates. I usually mix it with something sweeter, which you don't have to because it is sweet enough. But this is a beautiful, sophisticated perfume. She did an amazing job with this, y'all. It smells really, really nice. And she does sales on these periodically. She may be having a sale right now, so I'll put it on the screen if the sale is going on right now. And then the last perfume I want to talk about is one that I just picked up. Well, I just got sent that was in a Scentbird order, and I'm actually wearing it today, and it's beautiful. This is my second time wearing it, and it's from a fragrance house called Harlem Perfume Company. The name of this perfume is called Billie. I'll pop a picture of what the full size looks like, which I plan on getting a full size. This just came in like a few days ago. So my friend Durant, who does fragrance content, and I'll put his channel here or probably in the description box. He does fragrance content, raved about Billie. He tried, I think, the whole fragrance line from Harlem Perfume Company and said, I think you would like Billie. I saw it on Scentbird, so I thought I'd give it a try. Y'all, this is an earthy, sweet vanilla fragrance that smells sort of sophisticated, but at the same time, it's very everyday wearable. It is beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful perfumes, along with being unique, that I've smelled in a long time. If you like perfumes like Queens and Monsters from Henry Rose, or if you like Creed's Windflowers, then you would love Billie. You may love Billie even a little bit more than those. So let's see what's in Billie. So Billie is a white floral musky perfume that's a little powdery. So we have musk and gardenia in here, sandalwood, jasmine, coconut milk. There's some orange blossom. The way this is blended is so good, y'all. This could easily be an everyday perfume. This is going to be something that's like an easy reach for you to just like pick up and spray without thinking about it. That would be perfect for any occasion if you just want to smell good and clean and fresh. I love this. So I'm definitely interested in trying something else from the brand after I get the full size of Billie. I highly encourage you guys to try this out. I'll put the information in the description box. If you have Scentbird, add this to your next queue. Come back and let me know what you think. But this is earthy. And so I wanted to say that because I know earthy is not everybody's jam. So this isn't like your ordinary sweet, fruity floral. So this is not going to give you like what a Brown Girl Jane or even what the sweet of Forever Mood I Am Her or something like that. So if you are really like that fun, sweet, fruity girl, like I used to be strictly that. So if you're strictly that, then I don't know about this because it does have sort of that earthiness to it, but if you don't mind earthy and you like those fragrances I told you about, like Henry Rose Queens and Monsters or Creed Windflowers, then you would probably love Billie. So that's it for these Black owned fragrances in my collection. Comment down below, let me know what's your favorite Black owned fragrance. I'll have everything I mentioned today linked in the description box, so be sure to check that out. If you're new here, welcome. I'd love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are.
You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars.